It's not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notification on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because you know these bad actors are working overtime to suppress the channel because they're terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Guys, listen. The fraud and corruption in AMC does not stop. AMC had great earnings. AMC is making money at the box office. They're making money in concession sales. They're making money in merchandise sales. They're making money in popcorn and candy sales outside of the movie theater. Yet somehow the stock price stays under $2.50. This is pure abusive, naked shorting, manipulation on the part of the bad actors, and they are utilizing the dog pool as one of their major tools to manipulate AMC. If you look over 30 days, the average dog pool volume is over 70%, okay? Over 70% over a 30-day span. This is overwhelming evidence that they are utilizing the dog pool to manipulate the price of AMC. Yet the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI don't see anything that requires an investigation. Somehow, when there's fraud in the market and the victims are retail investors, pension funds, or institutions that follow the rules, the hanky-panky that the CEO, Chairman Paul Atkins, talks about is never looked at. The hanky-panky in AMC is somehow ignored by everybody. It's ignored by everybody. But anybody with a little bit of common sense can see overwhelming proof of manipulation through the dog pool by these bad actors. Yet our regulatory agencies, our law enforcement agencies are practicing willful blindness to this overwhelming evidence of fraud and corruption. If Amazon, Google, Meta, Apple had 30 days of over 70% traded in the dog pools, there would be a joint task force. There would be hearings in Congress. People would be brought to justice. They probably would have already submitted evidence to a grand jury to have people indicted. But somehow, in stocks that are majority owned by retail investors, and the ones naked short in the stock are the 1%ers, nobody seems to care about the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. This is absolutely crazy, and that's why we need more civil lawsuits. The civil lawsuits are going to expose the fraud and corruption, and at that point, the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI are going to be forced to go after the bad actors, because the evidence is going to be exposed for the entire world to see. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think AMC averaging over 70% over a 30-day period in the dog pool is evidence of fraud and corruption in the AMC play? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.